So yeah, man. You know, us as individuals, man, us as people, we gotta understand that being a influencer shouldn't be the number one thing, right? That social media shit could get to your head. And the word that they made up a few years ago, we gotta thank Chicago for it, or I think, man, you probably gotta think whatever state probably made it up. I'm gonna say Chicago right now, but that shit is a clout drug. You heard? To be an outlier does not mean that you going crazy on motherfucking social media and just became an influencer. You doing anything for your 15 minutes of fame. That's not what being an outlier is, bro. Now, if you a trendsetter, when you actually started a trend that people follow, and I don't mean a trend on social media that's going to be lasting for a month from TikTok. That's not what I'm talking about. A TikTok dance. It's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a trend that can actually last long for a good 2 to 5 years.
Substance.
You feel me? Impact. That's what we're trying to create. Impact. And in order to do that for yourself, I think you got to invest in yourself. Now, that's whether that's invest some money, invest time, and invest some real dedication, some real discipline. You feel me? Invest all four of those things to get where you want to go. Because without all four of those things, I don't think, you feel me, you can. Unless you trying to just do the 15 minutes of fame type of shit. You feel me? Like, you're trying to be a TikTok influencer, then do that. Just get the most followers you could do. Just get the most followers, likes, and ads that you can get. But if you're trying to create some impact like I'm trying to do, like we trying to do here at Morals and Money, it's going to take a minute. And I had to really understand that too. Like we talked about instant gratification. I used to be mad as hell when we first started. First started anything, like we said, on any journey of business, bro. I don't have patience sometimes, right? So I'm still learning how to have some patience, and having patience with business is a real fucking thing. Like,
it's like a baby.
It's not going to just pop overnight like a fucking one hit wonder song.
It's not a 15 minutes of fame.
Like it's not this 15 minutes of fame, and that's not what I want anyway. You feel me? Just like we said, a lot of people don't know EYL, and like I said, a lot of things is for certain audiences. I guess maybe we ain't pop because we still trying to niche down our audience. Or we still trying to kick down that door of who our audience massively is. But for the people that watch us, y'all know what's going on, man. Y'all know how serious we take this shit. And what I mean, like, by standing out and being different, I've been told that shit sometimes all the time. And like I said, I had to accept it and really understand, like, I am different. That don't mean I'm better than my mans that I grew up next to in the next building. That don't mean I was better than my mans that I played basketball with every single day. But I am different. And I have to look at myself as being different.
And holding yourself to that standard.
Right. And hold yourself to that standard. Like, don't do all the time the same shit that niggas is doing.
That's a part of investing in yourself.
Right. Understand that you can't, you feel me? You shouldn't participate in everything that everybody is doing. All right. How we spoke about, certain things like shit. Going to certain parties or being in certain situations or you feel me? Like, just whatever the case may be. Like, if your gut feelings say, nah, it don't feel right to go or don't feel right to do it, listen to your gut.
Listen to your gut.
Listen to your gut. If 10 people are walking down the block and telling you to come on and you don't feel it, stay right there, bro. Don't worry about being clowned and being called a pussy or being called a bitch ass nigga. Listen, bro. You're conscious and somebody else will thank you for staying right there where you stayed at, bro.
That's you investing in your intuition.
Word.
Being intuitive, having the ability to be able to be like, you know what? I'm going to think for myself right now. I'm going to remove myself from this. That right there would have saved a lot of lives in the Bronx growing up in the 2000s, man.
Shit, growing up in these kids growing up in 2015 to now, that would have saved a lot of y'all.
I'm not even going to front. I'm going to give y'all a little story, right? We went to this party on White Plains. This was mad long ago. And this is when we was wearing pals and biggies and all of that too. We had pals. Never really was the biggie type. So we had the pellies. So everybody else got they issue on whatever. Niggas saying, yo, put it on. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I went to that shit. I went in my dad's vest. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to y'all. Why when we leaving the party, it's just 3 of us, 4 of us, we leaving the party, we on the train station. Why we get flagged down on the platform? On the platform. Like when we get on it, like at the end of the day, it was nothing to take, nothing to do. Ain't nobody have nothing like
When a nigga say
I mean?
flag down, he mean
Yeah.
back.
We gets on the train, we get back to East Gun Hill Road on the 2 train, whatever the case may be. And the first thing I said to niggas like, yo, I know y'all happy I ain't wear that pal. Shit, I was happy I ain't wear that pal. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to y'all because had bro, people was dying for coats back then.
That's a fact. I be looking, yo, it'd be so funny nowadays when I just seen a kid in Harlem on 145th. He had a fire ass Biggie, one of the new shits.
Oh man.
And he was about probably like 13 years old. And I'm like, and I'm just looking at him, and no funny shit. We the adult now. That shit be funny as hell to me.
He would have never
that we
known.
went through that shit, bro.
He would have never
Cause I'm
known.
driving and I'm looking at him. I'm like, bro, I remember when niggas used to be scared to wear they shit. Shit, when I got mines, I was one of the last people ever to get a Biggie. And I'm not gonna say I was scared, but nigga, you was like a little nervous sometimes, like to go on certain blocks and be like, yeah, I got my Biggie on.
Yeah.
You better have something on you.
You got to.
Scrapple, your pole, something, nigga. Something. You hear me? Like, and then back then with us, everybody that grew up in our age group, niggas was walking around with their canes. So, bro, don't get caught, man. That is going to be the ass in your life, and you never going to forget it. That's what turned a lot of niggas into street niggas sometimes.
Yeah.
Getting robbed.
And
best believe, I done got robbed before. So I ain't taking no shorts, no bullshit. Like, that's why I be tweaking out. Because, nigga, what?
Yeah,
you ever had a pole on you?
It's a little different.
Telling you, man.
Different. We adults.
Certain people, bro, like, certain people have a perspective of life because they never went through nothing. And when I'm telling you, bro, if you ain't got to go through shit, just be happy that you ain't go through it. A lot of kids out here want to be tough and they don't have to be. You understand? Why?
Right.
Because they want to be a part of the trend, right? They want to be a part of the lit scene that they think is going on. But what's really lit is when you get older and not in them situations at all.
And you taking part into that next level of investing in yourself. And I would consider that to be like investing in your craft or your education.
Investing in stocks and bonds, what we trying to do now, right? Investing in like you said, in businesses and LLCs and, you feel me, ETFs.
Your body,
your body,
your soul, everything
your mind
that connects to that.
You understand? Learning that everything, like I said, that we see has some type of evilness and wickedness that is a part of it a little bit. You feel me? And you got to recognize it. That's where you see, like, all right, like, you feel me? You understand? Everything ain't a game. This life is a game, but this shit ain't a game, bro. You gonna play, you gonna lose. You gonna crap out. You understand? You gonna hit that motherfucking ace.
Can't gamble with your chances.
You understand? So the longer you take, it's just, you feel me? The longer you take. That's all. It's not gonna say that you're not gonna make it, but it's just the longer you take, you just making your race a little longer. You feel me? Making your path way more harder. You feel me? And people that are in our predicament, 30 years old, 29 years old, 28, bro, we got to realize this shit now and wake the fuck up if you ain't wake up already.
You know, one thing I feel like people should step away from too now and you know, to start like being able to get their shit, especially the young people, because they consume everything now, especially with being on the phones and shit. Like, I be seeing young people on the bus, they be on their phone. Like, I get on the bus, I'll be like, all right, I'm not gonna pull out my phone this entire time on the bus, just to see like how many people don't be paying attention or be on their phone on the bus, and all the young kids just be scrolling aimlessly, like not even paying attention, don't even know what the hell is going on around them, and they so stuck in consuming that none of them want to put anything out. We got so many young kids that's out here that could be the next creators and the next CEOs of the next biggest inventions that's known to our societies now, but none of them are either being told to partake in that or being guided in that right direction. They're being taught to consume.
Yeah, because that was the plan and it worked. Like I said, bro, y'all gotta wake up. That was the plan and it worked for your kids and the rest of the generations to be consumers. buyers and not producers.
iPad babies.
iPad babies and just drones. You feel me? Workers, more workers. And it's crazy because the work is gonna be obsolete if it really comes to that. If the plan comes out like a movie and the movie plays out in real life, then there is no real jobs for these kids. So let's understand, like certain ones have the ability to be an outlier and they think outside the box. Prime example is Kai. Like I said before, bro, I was working at FDA. He probably don't even know. He probably don't even remember when he graduated. You feel me? I was working there. Seeing him, I was one of the people that was told to tell him. And I'm like, nah, I ain't telling him don't do that shit. That's his like, that should be his stream of income. I ain't even think about it like that in 2020, 2019, honestly. You feel me? 2018, I wasn't thinking about it like he'd be that lit. I'm just like, oh, this nigga's a class clown. But look at him now. He's a motherfucking trendsetter because everybody want to be on Twitch and everybody want as many subs as him.
But
You
that's
feel
the
me?
thing.
So invest in yourself. Don't listen to what other people tell you because that's what it is. It's critics.
The
You
thing with
understand?
that thing
He
too,
took it
though,
to his mentality.
is that, and I want the young kids to also understand, like, the streaming is cool. Like, doing what Kai did is cool, but be different.
Right, be different. You got to do something different, and that don't mean just that don't mean just do some wild shit. You got to do something that don't do something that somebody else is doing. Right, that don't mean do some wild shit off the wall type of shit to be seen. That just mean like be unique in your talent. Right, be unique in your talent. Be unique in your craft. Perfect your craft. Make that shit lit. Right. You see, they got a whole team. Make your team even bigger. Make your team even stronger. You feel me? Show some different shit on Twitch. Show some different shit that you streaming.
Right.
You feel me? Like once I seen everybody getting on YouTube, everybody start being a copycat. So yeah, I'm podcasting. You could call me a copycat too, cause motherfuckers start podcasting. It's different over here, motherfucker.
It's a little different.
Motherfucker, you could call me a preacher. It's different over here, bitch.
It's a little different. I haven't seen a kid yet get on Twitch and start like talking about stocks while playing the game and stuff like that. I feel like that'd be like a super duper cool way to get the younger crowd like engaged in that.
Nigga, if you start talking like, nigga, I done made this amount of money off the stock that I just put my bread into. While playing the game, you know how many fucking kids is gonna follow you?
Gonna follow that, yeah.
And now put their bread into that stock, and now you're a fucking trendsetter.
And it wasn't the fact that you was talking about the stock or the money or anything, is you met them halfway with the game. Like the game is what created that.
Don't take our idea. Bro is already doing that. You heard?
Nah. For most people, they should want to do so. I'm not the biggest stock investor, but I know that there's young kids out there who got an uncle or a father who taught them a thing or two, and they have a gift, and that gift can be put out to the masses through that methodology. You feel what I'm saying? So in a way, it's being different. You being a trendsetter, and you're opening the door for other young folks that's your age, you know, through the game, you know, and you just chopping it up. Like imagine going on a 50 kill streak and being like, yeah, I just dropped 50 on the kill. I'm gonna go throw 50 on Netflix, or throw 50 on Starbucks or Amazon or Sony. I'm gonna throw 50 on X. Matter of fact,
everything you use, you can buy.
Yeah.
Everything
like, while
you use,
playing
you
the
can buy
game,
stock.
talk about buying the stock that the game is being played on, like stuff like that. You know, it's
real
different.
talk. That'll be fire. No bullshit. That'll open up somebody's mind, even a grown adult that's watching you.
Hell yeah,
that never did it before.
I just learned the other day, right? Like the kids are the creators, right? But did you know that the majority of the people indulging in the content that the kids are putting out is adults?
That's a little sick to me.
It's crazy. And they not watching it because it's kids, bro. They just the biggest consumers of entertainment.
Yeah, that's a little sick to me.
Why you think if you ask most adults now about who certain people are, they will be able to tell you, like, yo, that's such. You got grannies like 50, 60 years old going crazy over Duke Dennis, bro. I swear to God.
I thought it was just because, you know, your relatives, the kids that's watching them and shit, you actually get to see them because of the kids. Like, nigga, I would never know certain shit because of, I know adults is only, that's what I'm saying. I would not, me personally, I feel like I might be the oldest bullshit type of nigga ever because I don't see shit, bro. I only see motherfuckers that work out. I see Arnold Schwarzenegger. on my timeline. That's all I consume, bro. No bullshit. So it's like whatever you like, the algorithm is gonna send to you. So me personally, like I said, I don't even be wanting to consume no more bullshit, bro. Cause I see the shit for what it is. You feel me? I'm like, it's not like I'm past it or I'm better than anybody else. Like I said, I just don't see it no more. Like my mind is so focused on the betterment of me, right? Like trying to be stress free as I'm stressing. You feel me? Like that's all it is, bro. Like real shit. If you not on that type of time, then you feel me? You got to get to where you want to be. Do that shit. For me, it's just the betterment of me and what can better me. That's it. Like working out, trying to eat right, the Most High, and some fucking
staying
funny
connected.
shit. You feel me? Some funny shit.
Connected,
like,
bro. That's it. And what heals the heart, heals the mind, and heals the spirit. You said something about like, man, the gut feeling is so important, because I used to tell people like, this is like, that's how you stay in alignment. Like your heart, your stomach, and your mind kind of got to all be on the same page in order for you to be able to be the best version of yourself. Because your mind, the thoughts you get in your mind come from how you feel. Feelings come to the heart. And that heart, that feeling you get, whatever feelings you may get, it affects how you feel in your stomach. That's why you get that gut feeling, and that gut feeling creates these thoughts. So they all work together.
Like you ever had your stomach? You ever felt like your stomach felt to the pits?
Hell yeah,
on some nervous shit.
My first time getting on a roller coaster. That was the number one. Matter of fact, that time too. But if you're gonna take it on some street shit, it was the first time I seen a gun in action. Like the first time I seen anything like that happen is crazy. Because when we got back to the hood, I think like about 6, 7, maybe a week later, I ended up telling niggas like, "Yo, bro, I want to be a good kid."
Nigga came to that realization. Nigga said, "Yo, I think I want to be a good kid."
I heard about this shit in the novels and read about it in the fiction books and shit, but I ain't think it was like that. I ain't gonna lie, y'all niggas is really gangbanging.
Nah, story time. For real, bro. Remember that one time and no bullshit? See, I ain't gonna tell y'all about the times by myself. The time by myself, I'm gonna leave that for another day. But me at times with bro, we got a lot of fucking times, man. Uptown on Gun Hill Road.
Hell yeah.
You heard? It's a lot of shit that went uptown. Between my block and his block, I think we got one of the 2 blocks that really, had the biggest indictments in the Bronx. No bullshit. But this story time, man, it's hilarious for him to even say some shit like that, because it's one of the few first times I done seen somebody use a grip too, right? Mind you, we outside like it is a regular summer day. Chilling, smoking in front of the building. Matter of fact, we wasn't even smoking. Where we was coming from? We was coming from doing some fuck shit.
Yeah.
We coming from doing some fuck shit, matter of fact.
Karma.
Deep. You heard? Exactly. What you put out, you gonna get back ASAP, you heard? So we coming back from doing some bullshit. I ain't gonna say, you feel me? We deep as hell. Everybody on this block, deep. Coming back. Coming back from, you know what I mean? Outside. We get back in front of the building. Niggas look back like, yo, who that? All you hear is, dope. Niggas start running to his building. Nigga got hit in the ass. You remember who got hit in the ass, right? Hot one in his ass. Why I thought about son from RPT that died. I said, oh, you could die from an ass shot.
Nigga was, I'm not even trying
in the lobby like this.
Yo, bro. Nigga hopped to the fucking lobby. That was mad funny. I ain't even going front. That shit was mad funny. I ain't even
we over here ducking, you heard? Oh,
that's
shit.
really funny.
Get low, bro. I'm grabbing this nigga like, bro, get the fuck low. Let's go.
I had crutches too. I remember I was on crutches. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the nigga was on crutches, bro. Nigga hurt his knee trying to play ball. I say, yo, this is what I'm saying, bro. We can't
do some.
I ain't even gonna lie. I used to be the one to be like, yo, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We bugging sometimes. Like, what the fuck? And sometimes it was funny. You laughing about the shit. But like, once I seen this nigga take a hot one in his ass, I'm like, oh,
this shit is real.
Niggas is getting clapped, man.
This shit is real.
We thought we was just gonna do it. Nah. Niggas is spinning back ASAP. You heard?
This is real life combat.
So when we start listening to motherfucking Chicago music, you feel me, and seeing they shit, they drill scene going crazy. Nah, these niggas is dropping bodies. We entertained because niggas ain't getting dropped like that. Niggas just catching ass shots and leg shots and shit like that. These niggas is dying.
Ain't that funny, man?
You heard? So it's like, bro,
That's so crazy.
you think you want to be in the street until the street really come to your door.
It came to the door, and look what happened. Look at what we got in the city now. It came right to our front door. Like, yo,
I'm telling
man,
you, bro.
Look at, like, it wasn't even us who was really wilding like that because
Story
we
time,
couldn't.
man.
Like, the boys had shit on Smash. Number one, you couldn't
Word.
do half the shit that I feel like niggas is getting away with now. Like, what, bro? Oh my god.
And it's not even that y'all getting away with it, bro. Y'all definitely be getting caught, bro. Niggas,
Yeah, they get caught.
Y'all
They
niggas
get
be
caught.
getting caught like a year or two later. Be thinking
They
that
get
shit
caught.
good.
But like, you know what? I think it's just like the courage. Like, you didn't have that many niggas.
Yeah, you ain't had that many.
I would say from
bug
one
outs.
block
That's what I'm saying.
that would
It
be
wasn't that many
tripping
bug
and
outs.
bugging and shit
You
like
had about
that.
5 niggas that would clap
That
shit.
would do shit,
and everybody
yeah.
else want to fight.
And
Now
everybody
y'all
get it on.
Y'all young niggas is outside and
They
think
all
it's
wanna
just
hit.
about the toolie.
They all want to hit, bro.
Yeah, I think it's just about the
You
toolie.
know
That's
what's
what I'm
funny,
saying, bro.
too?
Y'all niggas is not outliers.
Look, the
Y'all
Chicago
being
drill.
influenced too much.
The Chicago drill got popping right when GTA Online came out too. That's funny. I remember that shit too because niggas, everybody thought that Love Sosa was gonna be one of the soundtracks in the video game. Wasn't Love Sosa though. But anyway,
You know what's even more crazy, bro?
what?
That the Chicago scene, as in music for us, but they drill scene start getting crazy too, was the same time that our scene start getting crazy, but motherfuckers start getting indicted.
Yeah. That's when
you
they
ever
started
thought about
packing
that shit? Like
everybody up.
2010,
They was packing
2011,
everybody up.
09, Harlem
packing
blocks,
everybody up.
Brooklyn blocks.
They cleaned
New
up
York,
the streets,
Bronx
bro.
blocks getting indicted.
They cleaned up the streets.
Other
and
states is still going bonkers.
the Chicago stuff created a new wave of influence that we didn't really like put out that much because we couldn't because of all of the arrests and everything that was happening. But the young niggas, like once all of that indicting and all of that stuff stopped, bro, curtains. Curtains.
That's what I said. Like when I said the clout word, bro, the
Curtains.
clout word because of them. Them niggas had them niggas, you know, we used to listen to real shit. FBG Duck. Them niggas was calling themselves clout boys. That shit came from them, bro. New York just became a bunch of followers, bro.
Followers, yeah.
New
We stopped
York,
being a
Florida,
trendsetter
all
city.
y'all niggas, man. I mean, y'all niggas was drilling in y'all own way, but just to say the word drill, y'all
Nah,
niggas wasn't
like-
using that shit.
They would, but matter of fact, yeah, you're right because I ain't gonna front. They was on you know they been
Yeah,
on
them
hot,
niggas is
so-
on timing.
You know
Nobody
that,
was
you
saying
know.
drill. Nobody was saying gang. Nobody was saying
But that's
none
a
of that
fact,
shit.
though. That's a fact. That's a fact.
We all had our own lingo. Every state had their own lingo. Get back to that shit, man.
Yo, you
Stop.
know-
Everybody start being their own outlier, bro.
That Chicago is so funny when I be thinking
Y'all
about
the
it.
biggest outliers right now. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all the biggest, man.
I think about it on like a historical perspective. Like back in the day, Chicago used to be the epicenter of influence for people in Mesoamerican society. Like I'm talking about like the Mississippians and shit like that. They influenced the entire country that we live in today for the most part. And it's so funny when you look at it now. It's like Chicago has that same influence on the country, right? But just from a whole negative connotation. Like nothing about Chicago's history is like known to people today. Like people don't even know Chicago or Illinois itself was founded by a black man. Right? You actually a lot of the younger crowd like, yo, you know about the drill. You know about Chief Keef and all they ops, and you know about the whole squad, like how we did. You know everybody. You could tell us about their background, their lives, like everything. Like you could literally do a Nat Geo on them niggas if they was wild animals. Right? No funny shit. So, but none of y'all niggas could tell us who Jean Baptiste was. Like,
Facts.
that's so crazy, right?
That's facts.
And Jean Baptiste got more.
And he got niggas probably over there probably can't even tell you. They got a whole monument.
But they got
downtown for him.
they about to replace it with Chief Keef.
Lil Reese and Dirk.
Like that's gonna be the new
They
monument
definitely
over
about
there.
to give Dirk a whole statue.
For real though, because
No funny shit.
nigga, you gotta look at it like, bro, he felt. They say
Is
that
it-
they
wait,
put on for that.
Isn't Gene a Haitian man?
Creole.
Creole.
Yeah, you could say it's like the same shit.
Yeah.
But he's from Louisiana. Though.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
definitely.
from Chicago though.
Yeah, definitely.
He from Chicago. It's just he got French, which you know would be that Cajun shit, whatever the case may be, and historians may deny this,
Chicagoans
but
probably never knew that.
I think he mixed with Indian too.
Y'all probably don't even know. You feel me? The Black history. For me, it's a Black history. The Black Panther history in Chicago. How far that go? You know, y'all probably only know Fred Hampton, and probably don't even know that shit. Honestly,
You feel me? I'm telling you, Chief Keef is gonna be the monument over
I'm
there.
telling you, that's why the shit over there is so profound. You feel me? It's in certain states. You feel me? Like certain cities is so profound. You feel me? New York, Philly, Chicago, Detroit, like Oakland. These cities have so much deep rooted history for our culture, and certain people even in their own city don't know it. It'd be crazy because you feel me? We became so much of, you feel me, a following community and so much of a lost community where we don't know true roots in history, like we spoke about in the last episode. We got to know our roots, you feel me, and we'll take more pride into everything, and that right there make you think out the box, you feel me, make you be different when you actually know what the fuck is going on and what happened. You feel me? What happened to your past? What happened you feel me? What happened to your ancestors? That'll make you want to be different. Shit, that made us want to be different.
Yo, I was just about to say that. It make you
Talk
not
about
want to
it,
do a
motherfucker.
lot of stuff that's like, bro, like I just learned the other day. I think I mentioned this to you before. I probably mentioned it on one of our older joints though, but like even when it come down to like Christian indoctrination, right? And I don't want to go too deep on that, whatever, because if you're a Christian, be a Christian as long as you got some type of belief in God. But
Right.
folks then used to take the Bibles when they are given the Bibles and throw them on the floor. Like, this means absolutely nothing to me. Like, this tree right here means more to me than the Bible. And then niggas will be looking at them puzzled while niggas is looking at them puzzled. Like, everybody's confused, pointing at each other like that Spider-Man meme and whatnot. But in reality, when you're looking at what they was trying to say on a bigger scale, it's like, yo, the earth and everything that came with the earth was given to us by God. So there's nothing that's written in your book that could tell us anything because this was here first. You know, and this like
Being that they changed a lot of shit that was in the Bible, they was giving them anyway.
Exactly, like it just expanded more onto it, just having like your own your own connection with how things work with as far as like being connected to God and stuff like that. I ain't even gonna lie, I got lost on where I was going with that.
That's funny. That right there needed the boom. That right there needed the bang.
I got lost on where I was going with that, but I get where I'm going.
Nah, but right there, I see where you was going. You feel me? They already had a different perspective, and like I said, the Bible that they was given, certain shit was taken out anyway. So they was just trying to make them conform to what they was trying to teach them anyway.
Yeah.
You feel me? So they already knew, bro. You trying to make me switch on my own belief, and my belief is what got me to a motherfucking 95 right now. So I ain't listening to what the fuck you telling me right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I know I call him Yahya. You call him something else. You feel me? And understand that shit. Motherfuckers was calling him Yahya. I called him Yahweh. Understand the connection, and y'all want to call him something else. But I'm going to leave that for something else.
Yeah, that's a whole different story.
Something else.
Big facts, though.
But, man, this was a good conversation, man. We just got to have y'all think, man. Think outside the box, man. You feel me? And that's why this shit is called Morals and Money, man. With your morals, with your principles, that shit'll have you be Kodesh. And like I said, that's Hebrew word for outlier. That is a Hebrew word for set apart. You heard? Kodesh. Be Kodesh, man. That's me. Mr. Hebrew man. I'll teach you some things. I'm still learning myself, though. You heard? It's Morals and Money, man. King Cash, King Willow, we out here.